Many wonder with a sense of both curiosity and perhaps a little trepidation, what happens, what truly awaits us after we die? Is there an end or merely a transition? Is it darkness, a vast and unknowable void, judgment, a cosmic reckoning for our deeds, heaven or hell, eternal reward, or everlasting punishment? Tibetan wisdom offers a different view, the Bardo, a concept both intricate and profound. The Bardo is an ancient map for the afterlife, a guide through the intermediate state. A journey of consciousness, not just reward or punishment but a transformative experience. It's a transitional state, a liminal space, a gap between death and rebirth. A period of profound change lasting 49 days, a significant cycle in Tibetan cosmology. During this time, as the sands of existence flow, the mind is without a body, free from its physical constraints, experiencing profound transformation, a complete metamorphosis of consciousness. The Bardo is divided into stages, each a step on the path, each with unique challenges and opportunities, tests of awareness and growth. It's a cycle of dissolution and re-emergence, a constant process of renewal, where the mind confronts its karma, faces the consequences of its actions, and moves toward its next existence, planting the seeds for future lives. Understanding this process brings comfort and structure to the unknown, offering solace in the face of mortality. The Bardo isn't just an ending, a final curtain call. It's a chance for spiritual growth and even liberation, a pathway to enlightenment. Even if liberation isn't attained, even if the ultimate goal remains elusive, it offers hope for a better rebirth, a more favorable future existence. Experiences in the Bardo are vivid and personal, intensely real, reflecting our own mind, a mirror to our inner landscape. Knowing this empowers us to prepare now, in this life, to cultivate awareness and compassion. The journey is not fixed, it is not predetermined, it's fluid, shaped by our awareness, molded by our intentions. The Bardo is a sacred passage, a transformative gateway, a unique pilgrimage for the soul, a journey into the heart of existence. By understanding the Bardo, by embracing its teachings, we can face death with less fear and more wisdom, and live with greater purpose. The Bardo teachings, a cornerstone of Tibetan Buddhism, describe 6 intermediate states of existence. These states offer profound insights into the nature of reality, consciousness, and the cyclical journey of life and death. They are divided into 2 distinct categories: 3 Bardo states experienced during our lifetime, and 3 that manifest around the time of death and in the period immediately following it. In life we encounter the Bardo of this life, characterized by the constant flux of daily experiences. Then there's the Bardo of meditation, a state of focused awareness and inner exploration, and the Bardo of dream, a realm where the subconscious mind weaves intricate narratives. At the time of death we enter the Bardo of dying, a transitional phase as the physical body begins to shut down. Following this is the Bardo of Dharmata, a period of intense clarity and the potential for profound realization. And finally the Bardo of becoming, where the karmic forces that shape our next existence come into play. The first Bardo experienced after death is the Chikhai Bardo, also known as the primary clear light Bardo. This is the immediate moment of death, as the physical senses dissolve and the mind begins to separate from the body. In this state, the clear light of primordial awareness dawns, a glimpse of the true nature of reality. Recognizing this clear light for what it is, our own inherent wisdom, leads to instant liberation from the cycle of rebirth. If this recognition doesn't occur, the Chonyid Bardo, or the Bardo of experiencing reality, unfolds. During this phase, vivid visions of deities, both peaceful and wrathful, begin to appear before the consciousness. It's crucial to understand that these are not external beings or entities but rather projections of our own awareness, shaped by our accumulated karma and mental habits. The key to navigating this Bardo successfully is to recognize these visions for what they are, to meet them without fear, attachment, or aversion. If liberation isn't achieved in the Chonyid Bardo, the Sitpa Bardo, also known as the Bardo of becoming, arises. In this final Bardo, the karmic winds blow strongly, and the urge for rebirth grows increasingly powerful. The momentum of past actions and ingrained patterns propel the mind forward toward the possibility of a new existence, a new life. Visions of potential parents, environments, and future circumstances begin to appear, each one resonating with and matching our individual karmic state and predispositions. Even at this late stage, maintaining awareness and making conscious choices can still influence the outcome and direction of our rebirth. Ultimately, The Bardo states reveal the interconnectedness of life and death, presenting them not as separate events but as a continuous flow, a seamless flow of consciousness that transcends physical boundaries. By understanding these intermediate states, we can learn to navigate both life and death with greater clarity, wisdom, and compassion. The teachings of the Bardo offer us a map, a guide, not just for understanding what might happen after death, but more importantly for living more consciously, fully, and meaningfully, in the present moment now. Cultivating awareness in each Bardo, in every moment of our lives, has the power to transform our entire journey, leading us towards greater freedom and enlightenment. After death, consciousness separates from the body, often not realizing it has died. There's a lingering awareness. The mind may try to interact with loved ones. This is the Chikai Bardo, a time when the deceased can still hear and sense the living. Prayers and positive words help ease confusion and fear. Creating a peaceful atmosphere supports the transition. The most profound event is the dawning of the clear light, the pure nature of mind. This light is our intrinsic awareness, brilliant and unobstructed. It's a direct encounter with our Buddha nature, a supreme chance for liberation. Those who practiced meditation may recognize and merge with this light, attaining enlightenment. For most, the brilliance is overwhelming and unfamiliar. Without prior training, fear arises and the opportunity passes. The early Bardo is a sacred link between worlds. Recognizing the clear light is the best chance for freedom. Preparation in life makes this recognition possible. If liberation, that ultimate release from the cycle of suffering, isn't attained, if that final recognition eludes us, the mind adrift and unanchored enters the Chonyid Bardo, a realm of profound potential, days 4 to 10. This is a critical juncture in the journey. Here, within the Chonyid Bardo, the mind projects vivid sensory experiences, a kaleidoscope of sights, sounds, and sensations. Like a powerful dream, a hyper-real and intensely personal drama unfolding before our very awareness. Peaceful deities appear, visions of serenity and grace, radiant beings representing our enlightened qualities, the inherent goodness and wisdom within us all. The 5 Dhyani Buddhas may manifest, each a unique expression of enlightenment, each symbolizing a purified emotion and wisdom, a pathway to understanding our own potential for transformation. These are not external gods, separate from ourselves, but the inherent purity of our being, the untapped potential for enlightenment that resides within. Negative emotions, when transformed through understanding and compassion, become wisdoms. Anger, when processed, reveals mirror-like wisdom, the ability to see things clearly and without distortion. Pride transforms to equanimity, a balanced and unbiased perspective, and so on. The challenge and the opportunity is to recognize these deities as expressions of our own potential, the seeds of enlightenment waiting to blossom. Familiarity through meditation, cultivating inner peace and awareness, and compassion in life, extending kindness to all beings, prepares us for this recognition. Recognizing and merging with these forms, dissolving the boundaries between self and the divine, is a path to liberation, a direct route to freedom from suffering. If we react with fear or confusion, succumbing to the illusions of the Bardo, the opportunity is lost, and the cycle continues. The mind's creations are both the test, the obstacle to overcome, and the key, the means to unlock our true potential. This stage is about seeing our true nature reflected back to us, recognizing the divine spark within. The peaceful visions offer a chance for freedom, a precious opportunity to break free from the cycle. Awareness and understanding are essential, the keys to navigating this transformative landscape. The Bardo is a mirror. What we see is what we are, a reflection of our inner state, offering a profound opportunity for self-discovery. If peaceful deities aren't recognized, wrathful visions appear, terrifying, chaotic, and intense. These are not evil spirits but the dynamic energy of our own mind, unpurified karma manifesting as fearsome forms. Anger, hatred, and ignorance take shape, reflecting our inner turmoil. The experience is like a nightmare, but it's all a projection of consciousness. The key is not to be overcome by fear or aversion. Recognition is crucial. These forms are empty, illusory, and cannot harm us unless we empower them. Seeing them as manifestations of wisdom transforms terror into liberation. By resting in awareness, we see through the illusion. Even the most frightening visions are opportunities for freedom. The Wrathful Bardo is a test of courage and understanding. Liberation comes from recognizing all appearances as mind. Fear dissolves when we see their true nature. If liberation isn't achieved, the Sidpa Bardo begins the search for rebirth. The mind, driven by karma and desire, seeks a new existence. Earlier clarity fades, confusion and habitual patterns take over. Karmic imprints propel consciousness toward its next life. The direction is shaped by past deeds. Positive karma leads to fortunate realms, negative to suffering. Visions of the 6 realms and potential parents appear, reflecting our dominant emotions. Even now, awareness can influence the outcome, resisting negative pulls, cultivating positive intentions. Teachings advise choosing a rebirth with good spiritual conditions. The last thoughts before conception are powerful. Holding virtue is crucial. The Tibetan Bardo is a time of karmic reckoning. Our next life mirrors our mind's state at death. Even in confusion, there's a chance for conscious choice. The journey continues, shaped by our awareness. The Bardo teachings aren't meant to frighten or intimidate, but to offer profound wisdom and gentle guidance. They illuminate the mystery surrounding death, providing a detailed map for life's greatest transition. Their ultimate goal is deep understanding. Knowledge dispels fear and ultimately brings courage. The Bardo is like a travel guide for the soul's journey, carefully preparing us for the inevitable journey we all face. Letting go of attachments is absolutely key. Clinging tightly causes confusion and unnecessary pain. Practicing detachment throughout life makes dying smoother, and makes the Bardo much easier to navigate through. All Bardo experiences are simply manifestations of our own mind. Recognizing this profound truth is the highest understanding. Appearances are ultimately empty and illusory. When we truly know all is mind, we're no longer fooled or easily frightened by anything. The Bardo then becomes a beautiful display of our mind's creative power. The Bardo isn't just something that happens after death, it's much more than that. We experience mini Bardos in every transition, every ending and beginning in our lives. Recognizing these moments, these shifts, makes us more present, more grounded, and aware. Practicing for the Bardo, for these transitions, starts now, in daily life, in every moment. Meditation, mindfulness, and compassion are essential preparations for navigating these transitions. Contemplating impermanence, the ever-changing nature of reality, reduces clinging and fear, and it deepens our appreciation for life, for the preciousness of each moment. Understanding life's fleeting nature inspires us to focus on what truly matters, on what is most important: love, wisdom, and growth. The Bardo teachings offer hope, a path forward even in the face of uncertainty. Opportunities for liberation, for finding freedom, exist even in death, even in the most challenging transitions. Through awareness and practice, we can navigate life and death with courage and with grace. These teachings are a light, a beacon, guiding us to self-discovery, to understanding ourselves, and ultimately, to freedom. The journey of the Bardo begins now, in this very moment, with how we choose to live each day, with every conscious choice we make.